Everyone's making bank with AI automation, or so they say. I just spent 7 days and $847 testing if that's actually true. Seedream 4.0 n8n automation, the latest hype in AI image generation. I built 12 different business models around it, pitched 43 real clients, and tracked every single dollar. The result? Only 3 of these models are actually profitable. But here's what nobody's talking about: the hidden costs that kill your margins, the client objections you'll face every single day, and the one pricing strategy that actually works. No theory, just the raw numbers, the real profit margins, and the truth about turning Seedream into business by making listing images into 3D virtual staging. If you're tired of AI gurus selling you dreams, you're in the right place. Let's break down what actually works. All right, this is my actual n8n instance running live. Before we talk about money, you need to understand what you're actually building here. This isn't some simple 3-step automation you set up in 10 minutes. This is a production-grade system that took me 23 hours to build and debug properly. Let me show you the actual workflow that's processing real client requests right now. Starting on the left, everything begins with a form submission. A client uploads their building image through a typeform, and that triggers this entire automation instantly. The first thing that happens is the switch node. This is my routing logic. It checks what type of request is coming in, whether it's a single building image, multiple images, or if the client wants specific view types. This routing is critical because different clients need different outputs. Now, if files need to be extracted, like if the client uploaded a zip file with multiple images, the extract file node handles that. It unpacks everything and prepares it for processing. Next comes image analysis. This is where the system analyzes the uploaded building image. It's checking resolution, identifying the building type, detecting the angle of the photo, and understanding what's in the image. This analysis feeds into the next stage to generate better results. Now here's where it gets interesting. I have 2 AI agent sections. I call these my event infrastructure agents. The first agent is focused on infrastructure design. It takes the analyzed image and uses OpenAI to generate a detailed infrastructure design specification. Think of this as the AI understanding. What type of building is this? What architectural style? What materials? What context should be included? Then it runs through a structured output parser to format everything properly for the next stage. The second agent handles 3D model from prompt generation. This takes the infrastructure design specs and creates optimized prompts specifically for generating 3-dimensional views. It's another OpenAI call, followed by structured parsing. This ensures that when we hit Seedream, we're giving it the absolute best prompts for architectural accuracy. Now, here's the magic, the right side of the workflow. Everything runs in parallel. I'm generating 3 different view types simultaneously: bird view, 3D view, and staged view. And I'm actually running 2 variations of each. That's why you see duplicate chains. Let's break down one chain. They all work the same way. Take the bird view section at the top. First, there's a cleanup node. This prepares the data from the AI agents, formats it correctly, and gets it ready for the Seedream API call. Then it hits Seedream. This is where the actual image generation happens. Seedream 4.0 receives the optimized prompt, the reference image, and generates the bird's eye view of the building. This takes about 1.8 to 3 seconds. After Seedream, there's a wait node. Why? Because sometimes the API returns before the image is fully processed. This wait ensures we're getting the complete, high-quality image. Then convert to file nodes. These take the base 64 image data from Seedream and convert it into actual PNG or JPG files that can be delivered to clients. The 3D view section in red works identically, but it's generating isometric 3-dimensional architectural views instead of bird's eye. The staged view in green? Same process, but it's creating that staged, presentation-ready architectural model. Look, now you'll notice I have duplicate chains for each view type. This is how I maintain that 96% success rate. At the end of each chain, everything merges back together. All the generated images, bird view, 3D view, staged view, get organized, packaged, and delivered to the client. The entire workflow from form submission to final delivery takes about 3 to 4 minutes for a single building with all 3 views generated. Now let me tell you what nobody tells you about building this. Seedream has rate limits, 100 requests per minute on paid tier. The API fails about 8% of the time initially, which is why you need proper error handling. Image quality varies, so you can't just fire and forget. Here's the real cost structure. Per 100 images generated, Seedream API costs $3. $3 for Meshy AI and $6 in total per 100 images. What you're seeing here isn't just a workflow. It's a production system that's processed thousands of buildings. Every node has error handling. Every API call has retry logic built into those wait nodes. Every output is validated before delivery. This exact workflow is what's generating those $19,000 per month in profit I'm about to show you. It runs 24/7, processes client requests automatically, and I barely touch it anymore except for the 3 to 4% that need manual review. Okay, now let's talk business. I tested 12 different service ideas. Here's what actually works and what's just theory. First, let me tell you what doesn't work. Generic AI image generation service? Failed. The problem is it's too commoditized. Clients don't see the value. I tried pricing at $50 to $200 per project. I got 2 clients in 4 weeks. Why did it fail? Because clients can use Seedream themselves for free or cheap. There's no reason to pay you. You're competing with Canva and Adobe Express at similar prices. Now what actually works? Business model number 1, real estate virtual staging. I'm making $6,000 per month. Actual current revenue from this. I have 7 real estate agents paying $600 per month each. Here's the offer, 30 virtually staged listings per month. Before, empty room photo. After, AI furnished with Seedream. Turnaround, 24 hours. Price, $600 per month per agent. Why does this work? First, real estate agents have budget. They're not broke influencers. Second, clear ROI. Staged homes sell 32% faster, and they cite this stat all the time. Third, traditional staging costs $1,000 to $2,000 per property. My service costs $20 per room, which equals $300 to $600 per property. It's massive savings and an easy sell. The process is simple. Agent uploads empty room photos via Typeform. My system auto-selects the best option based on highest resolution and proper perspective. You can also deploy this workflow into a front end, which I have already taught in my previous video. I'll attach the link in the description so you can easily access that. So you might be wondering, how do I actually reach out to real estate agents and get them interested? Let me show you exactly how to do this. Head over to propertyfinder.ae. This website is a goldmine. You'll find thousands of property listings across Dubai, and it's incredibly easy to connect with agents directly. Of course, you can explore other global real estate platforms as well, but for this demonstration, let's focus on Dubai. When you search in the Dubai region, you'll immediately see numerous apartment listings, many priced around 3,990,000 dirhams or less. Now, click on any of these listings. You'll see a complete gallery, photos of the dining area, kitchen, laundry room, and more. But here's the important part. There's always a Contact Agent button. Click on that, and you'll notice they often provide a WhatsApp option. One tap, and you're connected directly to the agent's phone. This is your opportunity to introduce them to the AI-powered workflow we created earlier. Here's the business opportunity. Let's say you reach out to 1,000 real estate agents via email. If just 10 of them, that's only a 1% conversion rate, agree to use your service and you charge $600 for 30 listings per month, do the math. That's $6,000 per month in recurring revenue. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Building this takes work. The n8n workflow alone is complex, and you'll hit issues I didn't cover in this video. That's why I put everything in the community. Here's what you actually get. My exact n8n workflow. Complete JSON file, production ready. Not a template. This is the actual workflow I use. Includes all error handling, retry logic, cost tracking. Import in 5 minutes, configure APIs, you're live. Seedream 4.0 prompt library. 300 plus tested prompts for different use cases. I'm not promising you'll get rich. I'm saying if you put in the work, this model works. Join us at school if you're serious about building something real. Let's automate together.